There's this debate, about the relationship between Christianity and Rastafarianism.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say about? Are they the same? What's the difference?
They are,
between Christianity and
they are the same. It's just the interpretation. Just like you have many churches with different doctrines today, but they serve the same Jehovah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in Rastafari is the true mystical functioning of your mind and your soul.
Yeah.
So he who faces it knows it.
Yeah, man.
So in Rastafari, you do not have a great king as a prophet that decide what is what. You understand? So when Jah created the whole world, he said he made everything perfect.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect. And then he told man, take dominion over the earth.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, taking dominion over the earth means that everything is good. All right? And so some people, because of their own relationship with Jah Almighty, will say, you're not good to kill meat. You're not good to kill any meat, so because that, and I'm not going to be eating meat. I'm a vegetarian. He might be a vegetarian. If you're a vegetarian and you still cut weeds have life.
Yeah.
So you are committing the same thing. And so some of them will just say the chronic Rastafarian.
Yeah.
They not do meat. They not do fruits. They not do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're saying that in Rastafari there is no one man to tell you must not do this. So he who faces it knows it.
Yeah.
As it appeals to you, so relate with the spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you a Rasta or a Christian?
And both.
All right. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
And now let's talk about your first album, Tribulation.
Yeah.
How did it happen? What was the story behind it? What gave birth to Tribulation?
Tribulation has just been like a native doctor trying to cure himself, you understand? Because Orits Williki has been around making other stars.
Yeah.
The list is endless from Raskimono, from Majek Fashek, Mandatos, Chris Mba, Alex O, Cloud 7, the list is long, so I have been part of the making of all of these people, because I was like under training, so by the time every one of them had my piece, I said, okay, it's time for Pupa Orits to do this. If you can do this to make other stars, do it for yourself as well.
There is senior masquerade now come to dance.
You know what I mean?
Is that right? Then Conqueror.
Yeah.
Tell us about Conqueror.
Conqueror, I wrote Conqueror, a long time. Like normally I have archives of written songs.
I've seen that
songs.
book in your house.
You understand?
Yeah,
so
Bulegba.
exactly. So you know me. So now I normally do not write a song and tell you when I'm releasing it, because it depends on how Jah wants it to go. So Conqueror was like one in the spirit who, like, every time you look upon yourself, you see sometimes your mates, riding over the horses, and you are like not moving. You know what I mean. So and I ask Jehovah, I say, okay, waiting for my freedom.
Waiting for my freedom.
Each time I try,
it's man.
gnashing of teeth.
Of teeth.
You understand? So
yeah.
So at the end of the day, I was like in that meditation, asking, when my time. You understand? For how long we won't be in that state? But Jah gave I the answer. In Heart of Stone. When I now release Heart of Stone, I now understand, okay, everything works, in the
time and season.
Yes, I work in this time and season, and only when Jah, in its appointed time, you can't draw diary for Jah Almighty.
You can't draw,
yeah, we can pray that, okay, I want to be here, I want to be there, so and so and so and so at this time, but everything to the glory.
Yeah.
So I learned how to now rely on Jah's, Jah promise and waiting. Waiting is very important in prayers. Now, if you don't know how to wait, then you might be taking the wrong the shortcut,
Yeah.
which may take you
And a
nowhere.
shortcut will cut you short.
Take you nowhere.
But all your songs, there's always this biblical influence.
True.
You know. Did you grow up in the church?
My father was a missionary.
Okay.
And was a Reverend Baptist. You know him.
Yeah, of course.
Ah,
I
so
do.
when he died, I think
I'm asking for the sake of
so it's everything I wanted to. In fact, he inspired me into music. Yeah, because then we used to. The sweetest part of following him around was playing the music. You know, he was a fantastic accordion player.
Okay.
A good instrumentalist.
Like father like son?
Yeah, he sang very well. So when he's singing, we give him background. You know, so in his lives when he was like moving from one place to the other, doing an open campaign rallies, you know, for gathering of the souls, evangelism, you know. So we were always moving with him. But when he passed on, like 49 years, at 49 years, I told myself I was going to carry the cross from where he dropped it, you know, but in a different way, reach out to more people via music.
Yeah.
That was when I took the decision to, and so in taking that decision, I also was also looking for the kind of platform to be able to express
larger
myself,
audience.
to a larger people.
All right.